38 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Is good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
No.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Here we go. Here we go. Eat. We ain't giving them nothing today. Check right. Watching you five.
Throwing again on second down. Vick, he's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
I don't know why my
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Johnson, 62 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Yo, if Secor says that he wants to play Grammy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Serious for Grammy lately.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see what this dude saying everybody.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
This dude, people always fucking team.
Mahomes now on first down. He's got Allen. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Yeah, I told you I got 2 of my favorite players. I don't care how slow they are. My favorite players. It was between Jarvis Landry and Keenan, but Keenan really my favorite. Like, I've been loved Keenan. It's Keenan, Jarvis, and then Odell.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah,
the Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, I sent my running back out.
This was a
That's
14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So here's Vic following the interception. He's going to take a shot right away for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, man, when you loyal, when you get your favorite players, bro, and you loyal to them, they going to play for you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the catch made by Johnson. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense no matter what they do.
That's why I be telling
they can't stop
playmaker
it.
is the best thing on this game. Playmaker.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that's I probably would have.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third
honestly,
down
I wouldn't even
less
been
than
mad
a
if somebody
yard.
made him a golden ticket just because he really so bad.
So they'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now Mahomes, flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Calvin Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Facts.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. back to throw it. That one complete to Okoye. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Alert three. Alert three. Check safety, check zone. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
This is Barkley.
What is my D-line doing?
And he dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Oh, here we go. Oh, whip. Watch the whip.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This nigga weird. He really caught a play with 1 second left.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get
Who did
right
he even
back
play?
into this football game.
E.J.
And
Morris
we've hit the
and Jimmy?
2-minute mark in this first
Imagine.
half of action.
It would be different if it was top 100 people.
A reminder coming up at from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They come up in an offset eye.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike, 55. Right there. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Vic, 3rd and goal.
Pick it!
Looks to throw,
You gotta be
fires
kidding
right
me.
side. And that's going to be
This game is
incomplete.
something else.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass 2, both in the arsenal. On 4th down, Vic.
Let's go, Donald.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Pissed. He's going to be sick with this play. I ain't even lie to you.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him.
Oh, I had a tutty.
This one is down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to
I
forget.
ain't gonna lie, one dude picked
And
it
they
off.
need to
It's
work
like
to
he
at
was
least
in my
get some of
playbook.
this
Like, he knew I was
yardage
about to
back
put him
after
in
the
the
sack.
back.
Second and 19. They don't want to
Like, he
repeat a
ran-
first down. They'll
Bro,
keep it
no,
on the
he
ground.
ran back before I even playmakered him. Like, he ran back to the right.
So
and
we've
picked
hit
it off. I was like,
intermission.
what?
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
55, Mike 55.
Here's Michael Vick. Dancing to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Vick will look to throw on first down. Being chased out left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. Hey.
What the fuck?
Mike 55, Mike 55.
To throw again. Vick.
Is it Urlacher?
Incomplete.
He ain't playing with
A
you.
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This is Johnson. He's got it. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
Escaping the pressure right. He's good. But I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 26 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He's legit garbage.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
What we got? What we got? Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Andy Lee now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Vic now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First
I'm
and 10.
not getting any shed on these runs.
Some space here.
That is so dumb. Like, what is he on, ag or something? And both of them, all 3 of my players tripped.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. We'll see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Gosh,
Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mahomes now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Kevin Green drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 23. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Vick with a give to Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Check. Fresno.
They'll run with Sanders. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing now is Mahomes. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Mahomes firing complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
I can't stand dudes like this.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. He's at the 30, 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Johnson, 53 yards. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Even. 4 down. Even. Back. 80 weapons. Let's go.
Here's Sanders.
His
4 yards to pick up, first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Let's go.
2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
40's a mark. 40's a
Back to throw. It's caught by Sanders. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. 25 yards the pick up there, and also a first down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. But that's complete to Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. He's back to throw. Oh, he got position.
They let him.
And he pulls it in. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
It really just was This dude got so bailed out. I swear to God, man. Shit is terrible.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Check it out, read.
They'll run with Sanders. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the run. 40's Mike. 40's Mike. 3 bud. Mike 40.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 5. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth quarter lead. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Sanders.
Let's go!
And this effort won't be enough
ran the
as
ball
they
in the last
rally
play of
up
the
to
game.
stop him a couple of yards short.
Stupid.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the...
I think he got golden to get big. And ran it every fucking play. 13 of 15 for 274. Calvin had 5 catches for $180. Holy shit. Yeah. He said, earn. Nigga said, the fuck?
Come on, man. Trying to get in these streets. Everybody talking shit.
That's what I'm saying.